In today's video, we're going to be talking about all things photos with your Echo Shows. I'm going to show you how to set up your digital picture frame, upload personal photos, and even set up shared albums so you can show off your photos to family and friends. So with all that said, let's get started. So I think one of the coolest features about the Echo Show devices is that you can use them as digital picture frames. But how do you get your digital pictures from your devices like your phone onto these right here? That is what we're going to be talking about in the video today. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, option number one, the Amazon Photo app. If you guys are not aware of it, if you are a Amazon Prime member, you have access to unlimited photo uploads up to the cloud. In fact, if you are a Prime member, there may be a lot of cool features that you are missing out on. I could do a future video on that one, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and continue on talking about Amazon Photos. So like I mentioned, this is an app where you can upload your photos from your phone up to the cloud. What we're gonna do is, let's go ahead and bring it up here on the phone. I'm gonna tap on Amazon Photos. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. Now you will be using your Amazon account to log into here. It's going to give you some information on this. You get unlimited photo uploads and 10 gigs of video uploads. Fortunately, I take a lot more video than I do pictures, so I've already capped out my video uploads. Now, you do have the option of automatically uploading anything that you take on your phone. So whether it's pictures, screenshots, anything that you save to your phone can be automatically uploaded and saved. It's a good option, but for me, that is not something I want, so I'm going to turn mine off. I'm going to say I want to select what I want to upload. So I've got a couple options here. These are things that I've recently taken on my phone. At the very top where it says camera roll, you can drop that down and select maybe an album that you've set up on your phone. For me, I'm going to click on this aquarium one. I've got a saltwater tank. I take a lot of photos with it. Taking some cool stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and just select a few of the photos in here that I want to upload and display on my device right here. So let's go ahead and select some of these cool ones right here. Let's see, I just took some yesterday. We'll go ahead and select these guys right here. So there we go, 10 photos. I'm gonna click on the upload button. Notifications, nope, I don't want notifications. And it's gonna go ahead and start uploading all of these photos for me. So new look, I'm gonna go ahead and say play it later. Let's scroll down. It is uploading the photos right here. We saw that at the very top. All right, there we go. So now we have got my photos populating on here for me to add to the device right here. So next thing I want to do, I'm going to click right here where it has the date. I'm going to click on those three dots right next to it, and I'm going to say select photos. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select these photos that we have uploaded. And then I'm going to click on the plus button at the bottom, and I'm going to create a new album. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the plus at the bottom corner. Let's name this one Aquarium. Perfect. We're creating a new folder. It is uploading those to that. Now I know I uploaded 10, but I think some of those were actual videos. So that's why it's not showing up here, because obviously we just want pictures. And there we go. There are 7 of the pictures that I want to upload for my aquarium. Okay, so that is one option for getting your pictures on your phone up to the Amazon cloud, which we can then bring down to our device right here. Let's take a look at option number 2. Okay, so for this option, we are going to bypass the Amazon Photo app altogether, and we're just going to use the Amazon Alexa app. So I'm going to go ahead and load up that app right here. This is the home screen. At the very bottom, I'm going to click on Devices. And then our first option that we see here says Echo and Alexa. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And I'm going to select the specific device that I want. The Echo Show 5 that is right next to me over here. And then right in the center, the option says Photo Display. We're going to click on See All Options. And we've got a couple of different options here. So we've got more collections. Those are going to be the collections of things that we uploaded through the Photos app. But I'm going to bypass that one. We've got an option for Facebook if you want to link into your Facebook, or we've got manually select my photos. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that option right here. Upload photos from this phone. I'm going to click on Continue. And here are all of the options on my phone. I can click on camera roll. I can click on, let's go ahead and click on the aquarium one again. This is the one, this is the album that I have on my phone. So I created this album on my phone specifically for this. I'm gonna go ahead and select some different options right here. Let's see, what are some good ones? I've got some duplicates there, who cares? We're gonna click on add, and it is going to upload these photos in their own separate way. So this is not going to be related to option 1 that we set up. This is going to be separate photos that we're uploading directly for just that device to view. All right, perfect. We have all of those uploaded. So up at the top, I'm going to click on the back arrow and we can see our different options here. So I do have selected the checkbox for the more collections. So it's going to be pulling photos from the Amazon photo options that we have. In addition to that, it's also going to be doing the uploaded photos from this camera. So if I want to get rid of albums, I can go ahead and click on the box for more collections. These are going to be the Amazon photo ones. I can check and uncheck those if I want to do that. I'm going to leave everything and just say have all of those set up. Okay, now that we have uploaded the photos from our phone, if we take a look at the device right here, I don't know if you can see that, but let's see if we can get a better angle here. Nope, skip. All right, there is one of our shots right there that we uploaded directly from the phone. So we skipped the Amazon photo app altogether. Okay, now let's take a look at our last and third option for getting photos onto our device. Now that we have created our albums on the cloud, how are we gonna bring up those albums on the device right here? Let's go ahead and look at that now. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to swipe down from the top, click on Settings, click on Home and Clock. We're going to Photo Display. We're going to go to our personalized photos. Now you can select different things. You can do art, modern, playful, photography. Those are all preset ones that Amazon has done for you. But we want to go to personal photos. We're going to go to Photo Display. And here we have some options. So you also have the option to log into your Facebook account here. We've got photos from your phone. It says you have to set up from the app, which we already looked at. And then we've got our Amazon photos. So right now I've got just a folder, which is showing the logo that I have right here, but I'm gonna go ahead and click on change. And this is going to load up some options for us. Now here is what we can do and invite family and friends. But what I wanna do is I wanna scroll down and it's gonna show all the folders that I have in my Amazon Photos app. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can find, here's the aquarium one that we just installed, but there's some cool ones too. So we've got a lot of these that I created, but now it's also categorizing them by cities. So we got different cities that I've been to, different things like that. So if you maybe went on vacation and just want to categorize them by that, that did it for me. I did not set that up. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna click on the aquarium one that we set up. I'm gonna click on save right here. All right, and we can see now it's got that album all loaded up. So everything that's in that album, if I wanna add stuff to that album later, it will automatically display on here. Okay, lastly, let's talk about sharing photos with family and friends. Now, we saw the option in the last step that we saw right there as we were going through the device. You had the option there for setting up family and friends. Now, the first thing that you need to do for setting this up is that you need to go into the Amazon Alexa app and set up your contacts. They can either pull the contacts from your phone or you can set those up manually. Once you have that set up, you can give access to those contacts to share photos to you. Now, if they want you to do the same, they are going to need to go through their steps to allow you to share photos with them. But as photos are popping up, let's say that you've set up an album showing all of your photos from your phone onto this device right here. As photos are popping up, if you want to share them with somebody else who's on the contact that you have set up, you can just say the wake word of your device, share this photo with whoever, and it'll automatically take that photo and share it with that person's display. So pretty cool. A way that I would use this is getting something like this for my parents, giving my sister and myself access for setting up shared folders and be able to have the both of us add photos of our kids to that library. So that way my parents can just get constant new photos of the grandkids. Some pretty cool things that you can do with these devices. Well, those are the options for setting up photos on your display. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.